Up with it. What's up, fellas? All right, we're live. We're live. Cool, cool. Yo, yo. All right, things are looking and sounding good. Sorry about that, fellas. Had a client that took way longer than I was anticipating. So I truly, truly apologize for that. But we should be good to go. And hopefully I sound pretty good. I have my laptop plugged in this time around, so that's awesome. So yeah, let's get this Q&A going. Let me know if you guys have any questions related to cloud gaming. And hopefully this stands. If you can't tell, I have a new stand for my microphone, but in a way it's not cooperating with me. But hopefully this stands. Ace, do you have? It's fun that you asked that. A lot of the guys in our chat are really excited for it. Me personally, not. But I made the deal with the guys, and I told them that if it does ever release on GFN, I will get it. Or if it ever releases in a cloud platform other than Shadow PC, I will get it. But as of right now, I'm not into Souls games, you know. Like for instance, Sekiro on Google Stadia, that game is hard as hell. Like to me, I think it's torture. Some people enjoy the difficulty, but me, I'm a simple guy. I don't have a lot of time to game. So when I'm gaming, frustration is probably the last thing I want on my list. I just want to play a game with a good story, enjoy the story, enjoy the gameplay elements, enjoy the RPG elements of customization, and then be done, right? I don't want to have to die 100 times just to pass one part. Like, I don't have time for that. So me personally, it's not a game that I'm like really excited about, but the reviews have been absolutely incredible. Everyone and the mother has given it a 9 or above. So, it looks good. Graphically looks good. Just a lot of comparisons to Breath of the Wild, a lot of comparisons to Demon Souls and stuff like that, which are both, great, great games and franchises. So I think the game is going to be dope, but it's just not my type of game. So unless it comes to GFN or even Google Stadia, I will get it then. But until then, I'm not gonna like buy it on Epic or Steam and then use Shadow PC to play. No, because I'm still playing Tales. I'm still playing. I am still playing Final Fantasy VII Remake, and those are my type of games: story driven, good RPG elements. I'm engaging. Those are games that I call bangers, and so those games have my attention right now. I'm not gonna put it aside to play a game that's gonna agitate me and give me headaches, man. You know. Uh, so yeah, hope that answers that questions for you. What platforms? It's gonna be on Virgin PC, so think about like Shadow PC or Max settings. Right now, it hasn't been confirmed for any other cloud game service, which is kind of a bummer. Again, if this came out in GFN, I would be all over that, no doubt. Do you think xCloud will launch globally soon? I don't think soon, but I think this year. Um, as you guys know, Xbox Cloud Gaming, or if you want to call it xCloud, is still in its beta phase. They ride in that beta wave. Um, but yeah, hopefully soon, dude. I think there's, from what rumors were saying and from what we are hearing, last fall there's supposed to be like a lot of things happening for Xbox Cloud Gaming, but I think the Activision deal kind of slowed a lot of that down. And I think the fact that Microsoft really is not being as challenged. So something we saw back in the days was we saw Microsoft do things to kind of take the thunder and the light from Google Stadia, right? So if Google made an announcement, Microsoft would make an announcement to kind of counter that. we're not seeing that a lot from them anymore. And I think that's bad for us, the consumers, but for the industry as a whole, because again, I feel like it gives Microsoft the pass to be lazy. um I promise you, if Amazon Luna was doing well, as in getting features, getting games same day release, or if Google ramps up again with just getting AAA games and adding features and really pushing the platform, I guarantee you will see Microsoft and Xbox Cloud Gaming move a lot faster than they're doing now. So again, that's why I think it's good that these companies rival one another, because for the consumers it's good, right? Because we get product faster, we get features and services a lot faster. So you said, yeah, you're not with this. Okay, so some people are not. Who was I talking to? Who, I think it was Holtz from our group, and he was saying that he's not gonna get it either. But yeah, I know Duncan though is really excited for this one, and I think Marshif is too. What are your thoughts on Stadia Pro game? That's a great question. I thought it was good that we got Darksiders Genesis. It's a great game to come. So you saying that makes me actually want to pull it up, because there's a lot on the list that I was like, what the hell is this game? But let me pull it up so I'm not just talking out of my behind here. But yeah, a lot of those games I was like, what the hell is this? I was just expecting World Z. All right, so let's look at this. By the way, I thought overall Stadia had a decent blog this week. So kudos to them. Um, but yeah, let's take a look at these pro games real quick. I know someone complained about this in our podcast, and maybe they listen, but I wish they would go back to like incorporating all the pro games in one paragraph, because this is kind of a mess trying to read through it all, because they have a pro game here, they have a pro game somewhere else. I wish they would just have a paragraph and say these are all the pro games coming for the month. That way you're not, searching around trying to find them. All right, so there's a game called Adam Wolf, coming as pro game. Yeah, Race with Ryan. Now, that game I'm probably not gonna play, but it's a game that my kiddos loves. To the four player, I believe is couch co-op split screen multiplayer. Those games are always fun for family and kids, so I'm excited for that. Not for me, but for my kid. But Darksiders Genesis, I would say, would be, to me, the most exciting game that I would want to play. Dawn of Monsters looks pretty decent too. But yeah, those are it. But shout outs though, again, I said overall the blog was pretty good. Check out the Chorus demo. That's a great game if you guys haven't played it yet. And the fact that that's getting a demo is cool. Phoenix Point, Chaos Engines. Hold the hell up. I love Phoenix Point. What exactly is Chaos Engine though? I know it's an expansion, but what does that bring to that game? I'm seeing like vehicles. Can we ride vehicles? I have the game, so I might have to check out that DLC. Um, but again, Korra's demo, you have Rainbow Six Siege free to play weekend, which is awesome. You have what is it, Rainbow Six? I know Valhalla has a free to play weekend, and then Destiny 2, the Witch Queen released. Overall, decent blog for Google Stadia. And then Sky Climbers finally has a 2022 release date, which is not bad, right? Yo, Cloud Validation, what's up? What's up, man? Good to see you, my dude. Did you see my video when I said, yeah, what's up with that, dude? Don't do that. Don't know why. Be you, man. Be authentic. Why are you gonna stop representing Stadia? I mean, I can see why. I shouldn't say why. Which is the best cloud? it all depends, man. They all have the different needs. How do you say your name? Mel. I'm gonna call you Mel. They all have the different needs, man. But realistically speaking, though, if a game, if a game came out, I would want it on GFN because graphically and performance wise is the best place to play. Um, but I wouldn't mind in Stadia because of the convenience. Like I just bought, so I have Destiny, the Witch Queen, both on Google Stadia and on GFN, and the hassle of trying to boot up GFN to play that game compared to the ease of booting it up on Stadia. Sometimes I just find myself using Stadia to play it, but then once it is booted up on GFN, you're reminded of why you should play in that platform because again it just performs better and looks well. So to me it's all about like where it has the games that I want to play. But like, again, it depends what games too, right? If a game is like graphically intense, you would want the best rig to play that way. And to me, that's GFN. But I would again secondary wouldn't mind Google Stadia. Um, but they're all good. Xbox Cloud Gaming, play your Halo, play your Forza. They all meet different needs. Personally speaking, yeah. Possibly, Ron, possibly, but I don't think it's gonna be a same day release. And I've said this before, guys. The way I view Stadia right now, I'm not expecting it to get AAA games, man. If it does, bravo, shout outs, we'll cover it, we'll praise them for it. But the days of like expecting Stadia to get like AAA same day releases, I feel like those days are gone. So what possibly can happen is we can see this game arrive on Stadia like 6 months down the line, but last year they got most of the bangers, same day release. They got Hitman 3, they got Outriders, and they got Resident Evil 8. But this year we'll be lucky if they get one same day AAA bangers. But yeah, which games are you excited about? Then I'm excited for Ryan because he has kart racer. I was going, yeah, okay, Jensen, yeah. So that's three, yeah. Offensive, yeah. Those are good choices, man. Again, those are decent games. The cool thing about these is we're technically getting them for free, so really can't complain. As we approaching GFN 86 months anniversary, do you feel that the games that have been released since launch? No disappoint. Yeah. So if you follow me in the podcast, I always talk about like the bangers, and my thing is if GFN is giving us a dope rig like the 3080, they should be giving us games to showcase that. And you'll hear me over and over talk about like weeks and how GFN has been dropping the ball with that. And I do agree. I stand by that. We can see better games to showcase that 3080 tier. But so far, though, this year they've been doing a good job getting games. I mean, we got Dying Light 2, which no other cloud platform got. Um, there wasn't there another game. It was that Sufu or Sifu, whatever that game is called. We got that. So far they've been doing good, getting some AAA games. My thing is these two games, Lost Ark and Elden Rings. I'm kind of disappointed that those games are not making it onto the GFN platform. Now, again, New World did not release a day and date on GFN, but eventually came. So I'm joking with the guys. I this one I'm telling them like I have faith that we're gonna see these games on this platform. But yeah, I would like to see more AAA bangers on here for sure. Um, what? I'm going to stop representing. I said I'm going to stop. Oh, so you're going to stop defending. Okay. So I'm not going to have to do. Okay. Yeah. There's no need to do that, dude. And so I would go as far as to say I was one of the first people to defend Stadia. Hands down, dude. Watch some of the previous videos I did on the channel. I was. anyone talk negatively about Stadia, I did reaction videos. Review Tech USA, Dreamcast guy. I come back, but like like what's the point? Like I feel like people's perception are made about Stadia now until they play it. um that can change, but Google is not paying us enough money to do that. That's Google's job, right? Google should be marketing Stadia for people to get that hands-on experience, to know what this platform's about. They're not paying us enough to do that. So as far as like starting stuff with other creators or just your views and followers, I don't think it's worth that headache. But that's why I stopped personally. But kudos to you, I guess, for still representing but not defending. Right, launching on GFN has improved since there. Yeah, I now personally have to log in. Yeah, Race X, you're right, but some people still experience issues um launch. What game was that I was trying to play the other day? Life is Strange 2. When trying to play it, there's a part where you pull the game up and then asks you to click play. So you need a mouse to click play. So if you don't have a mouse, like that sucks. So you still have those issues that you run into with GFN. As to where Google Stadia, you open up a game, you push play, and it takes you there. You don't have to worry about like logging into the right account or pushing that additional play button. So I would say they have made some improvements, especially like with Ubisoft Plus titles trying to launch that. But there's still some ways to go with that. Hey, Brooklyn Cutters, what up, man? Good to see you on here. Good to see you, my dude. Check him out. Awesome content creator for sure. If you guys are into Cutters, check him out. Yeah, I gotta show some love. So personally, I haven't been creating that. I haven't been creating content a lot. I think I talked about this last time, but I hit a burnout to where I was here at work, which I'm here now, and I had to go home because like I just was not here. I wasn't sleeping right, so I had to take like a break for myself. But as far as like content creation, I've kind of taken a little step back. I'm back at it now. But the reason I'm saying this, like, I haven't been checking out other content creators as much as I previously did. So I definitely have to, get back to saying what's up to you guys and hanging out with you guys. But Lost Ark has had some crazy, yes, it has, and I cannot do that, my dude. I cannot. That's one of my biggest gripe. Some people were saying it takes them 30 minutes to sometimes an hour to just get into. Who the hell has that time to sit around and wait for that, dude? Definitely not me. And that's a big thing for me. Again, I talk when it comes to like gaming, it's all about convenience for me. I don't have a lot of time. I'm a father. I own my own business. I'm a husband. Like time is very precious. So any time that I know PC gamers would be like, just put it up, go do something, come back. Hell no. But the queue wait time has been insane for that game, dude. Insane. But yeah, shout outs to you guys who were patient enough to wait. Hey, do you like your eggs cooked? I do like boiled eggs, but I also like fried eggs too. I think Google should allow what in the world? And why allow egg farts to be more? What am I listening to right now? You guys are crazy. Is there any word on Luna price increase? Nothing, Robert. Nothing. Luna's been quiet. There's another one that I would like to see pick things up a little bit too. Uh, should I buy Steam Deck or continue with GFN? So that's actually a video that I'm so excited to make. And it's fun that you said that because was just playing with my OneXPlayer here, and I was thinking about making a similar video. So if you guys don't know what the OneXPlayer is, it's mini PC is as well, if you want to call that a portable PC. But it's just like the Steam Deck, to where you can, you know, play games on the go, PC games on the go. But I this a video that I've been wanting to do, and again, when the Steam Deck comes out, I'm gonna compare it to this. But a video that these benefits of cloud even with a Steam Deck. And the reason being, I think I covered this in the initial review of the OneXPlayer, is it saves some battery life. Again, Steam Deck has based on reviews, has a decent battery life, but with cloud gaming, it can extend the battery life, right? With cloud gaming, Steam Deck, if resolution is an issue for you, I know some people get sick if they can run and then like other than 60 FPS. With Steam Deck, it looks like the games are trying to hit 60, but not most games are hitting 60. But using something like GFN, you definitely can hit 60. But not only that, you'll have the max graphical settings for it, right? So honestly speaking, when the Steam Deck comes out, if I'm able to connect to a Wi-Fi with good Wi-Fi, uh, with good Wi-Fi, and yeah, I personally will play my games using GFN if it's available. Where Steam Deck comes in is if I'm traveling, right? So if I'm on the go and want to continue my games and I don't have access to Wi-Fi, I will install the game to Steam Deck to carry in the go. So I feel like with cloud and Steam Deck is just like the perfect combo. Again, when you're at home, use your Wi-Fi, play those games. When you're in the go, save it onto your Steam Deck and continue. That's how I'm gonna use it, and that's the video that I'm interested in checking out and making when I do get my Steam Deck, which I plan on getting early next week. So we'll see how that all plays out. This is a device though, guys, that I wouldn't say more excited about, but really excited about to test. Um, and that's the Samsung Galaxy S8 Ultra, which I'm getting this Friday. If you guys don't know anything about that, it's this new Samsung tablet, and it's a 14.6 inch, one what is it, 120 FPS, 1440p tablet. Let that sink in for a bit. Think about like cloud gaming and gaming with that bad boy. So that should be coming in this Friday, and can't wait to test that out. For Alienware, we don't know anything about that yet. They did show the UFO right a while ago, but haven't told us anything about that. I plan on getting all of these, man. So when we do hear more about the alien, I told you guys this is gonna be the year for that. Steam Deck has opened the door to show people that this is actually popular. So I think we'll see more people like really push their product out. But yeah, Alienware UFO, that was a white handheld that they showcased about 2 years ago. I think it's CES, and we haven't heard anything back from that again. But hold on, let me say thank you for the super chat. How do you like it? Okay. So thank you for that. And that's a weird question, but cooked stinky or no? What in the world? Such a weird question, my dude. Such a weird question. But how do you like your eggs? Cooked stinky or no? What? I don't know. That's so weird. But thanks for the super chat. What's the best way to play Elden Ring Cloud? We're making a video on that. Um, should be coming out hopefully tomorrow, but I would say right now is probably Air GPU. That rig is sick. We actually are in the process of testing two new rigs, guys. So stay tuned to that. One of them is pretty dope. You are getting a 3080, and this is not a pay as you go service. It's a monthly subscription service like GFN. So we should be reviewing that soon. So stay close to that. But we are going to be making a video showcasing the best place to play Elden Rings, because again, that game seems to be really popular. Unless it does everything for the. I did. Thank you for the dono. Did you donate so I can respond? Stinky or no? Like that's a really weird question, my dude. Ex cooked stinky or no? What do you mean by cooked stinky? Like I'm really having a hard time with this question. I like boiled eggs and I like my eggs fried. I hope that answers your question, but thanks for the dono. It's good to checking out content again. My stop the Finstay whole community is talking about. You'll be. I will give that a watch. And again, thanks for the dono. And now your mama knows. Thank you, thank you. So nothing on what content we expect earlier. So wait, so nothing on what content we could expect either. Wait, so nothing on what content we can. What do you mean by this, Robert? Sorry, I'm not. Is there any word? Okay, so back to your Luna question. Okay, yeah, nothing on Luna. Okay, cool. Hopefully, I answered that correctly. Do you know if what is up with you guys, dudes? By the way, Steam put up page check your games. Yeah, I saw that. It's pretty cool. Hey Vic, what's up? Good to see you. Do you think that GeForce Now would soon be able to download? No. So by the way, you can, if you have a Chromebook, there's a way to download apps now. I haven't tested download. Actually, no, it doesn't work because that's why they create the browser feature. You couldn't side load it. There's a way to side load, but again, you have to reset your Chromebooks and all that, and that can be annoying. But the best way right now to play GFN is through a browser with Chromebook. But no, if they would have done this, they would have done this a while ago. And the fact that went the browser route, I highly doubt that we will see them make a dedicated Chromebook or downloadable Chromebook APK app for GFN. Can Stream Deck work with mobile hotspot? Yes, it should be able to. It should be able to. Mobile hotspot is pretty much a Wi-Fi access point, so it should be able to. What in the world? What's up with the food talks this stream? I want to see GeForce Now. Yo, it's coming, Racer. This weekend I should have that up. I'm gonna do a cloud gamer review. So the bummer though, and I do want to talk to GFN about this, is the fact that the web browser and the app are limited to 1080p. So in a way, I won't be able to take advantage of I won't be able to take advantage of the 1440p. But I should be able to still take advantage of the 120 fp. We got some testing to do. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Yeah, I canceled my pre-order because of the new. Yeah, so again, if you guys don't know what nip brightness is, they were saying that the screen doesn't get too bright. But they were saying that it's not a big deal breaker for me, as long as, yeah, if you take it outside, you might have a hard time seeing it, but it should be good enough for you to still game and have a good experience on. But I'll be testing it. GeForce Now on the web, it won't let me connect. So GeForce, the Chromebook, I actually did a review on it and was thinking about revising it. It's not the best cloud gaming solution. It works, but it's not the best. And you're not the only one that's talking about this issue with the controller support. GFN has some issues, and Google Stadia runs pretty decent with a Chromebook. But Xbox Cloud Gaming, people has have complained about stutter issues with Xbox, and Shadow PC. I feel like is the worst. The app for Shadow PC and Chromebook is a joke. They need to do something with that. I have a Google Pixel Book 4K, and no matter what you do, it doesn't detect a 4K resolution on a Chromebook, and it's just such a nightmare and such a pain. But yeah, Chromebooks lately, cloud gaming just has not been the best. I think like these companies, even the Chromebooks are extremely popular. It's one of the most used devices for schools, but for some reason, it's not getting like a lot of love and support. But hopefully, these things can get fixed and get patched. Um, but guys, I do thank you again for the donations, and your mama knows, and Nazi. I'm gonna call you Naya. Nayist. I'm probably butchering your name, but thanks for that. But I do want to talk about just cloud gaming as a whole. Lately, just there's some things happening. Like I was talking to you guys about. There's a lot of, I wouldn't say a lot, but there's some new members entering the cloud gaming space. And I think they should offer a good buffer and a good solution. Again, I only cloud game. I don't. Speaking of which, I'm actually gonna buy PS5 today, but I'm flipping it. But I only cloud game, and my biggest frustration was there's some games that I want to play that no, I can't enjoy. So Shadow PC is a thing, but I feel like the rigs are so outdated for Shadow PC that sometimes playing games on there is not enjoyable. But there's some new members entering the game that I believe are going to offer rigs that are good and price point wise are decent enough to allow people to enjoy these games, right? So stay tuned to this channel because we have some pretty cool overviews that we're gonna highlight. And again, should give you an advantage or an option to play these games at a good graphical settings with hopefully good performance. Geek the Sneak, what is up, man? Good to see you in here. Any other questions you guys might have about YouTube, about cloud gaming, and just want to plug some stuff in here as the questions start coming in. Check out our website. We do have a website. We try to keep you guys up to date with all of the cloud gaming news. If you guys are into VR, check out. Actually, let me see if I can just do a little showcase of what we have going, because not a lot of people know about this. Should, but you don't. So see if I can share my screen with you guys and just we have some pretty cool stuff happening. And like when people find out about it, oh, we didn't know about this. Yeah, we got some stuff happening. So I'm gonna share this YouTube page with you, and hopefully you can see. Um, but yeah, let's see. So again, you come here, you go on CGX, you go to our channel, and we have other channels, guys. That's one of the things I wanted to showcase. If you guys are into VR, I know we haven't updated our VR channel almost like 2 months, but we do have a VR channel and we try to show you guys how you can cloud game on VR. So if that's the thing that you guys were interested in, check it out. Again, 2 months was the last video, but we have a lot of videos planned that we just have to work on. We've been busy in the Extreme channel, but we have guides. Again, you can use Shadow VR, you can use Steam VR, you can use Pluto Sphere, and we have ways just like we do with CGX and showing you guys how to do that with your Oculus Quest. So if you're into VR, check this out. We're going to be updating with new content. But the biggest thing I want to highlight here is we have a CGX gameplay channel as well. So you guys might be there's a lot of cloud gaming games that drops on Xbox Cloud Games. So with Extreme, what we try to do is provide the best like the most requested games, the newest, freshest bangers. We try to cover in Extreme. But if you don't see it on Extreme, it's probably gonna be here on the CGX Gameplay channel, right? So if you come here again, MotoGP 21 is a Google Stadia game. We have the Medium, Amazon Luna. So most of our Amazon Luna coverage are it's gonna be here. Again, My Hero One Justice 2 is a Google Stadia game they released. It's on here, right? So yeah, Modern Combat, GFN, Mass Effect, Xbox Cloud Gaming. So check out this. If you speak Spanish, we do have an Espanol channel. Again, I don't plug, so I've been told to plug, so I'm plugging. But again, if you speak Espanol, if you speak Spanish, Espanol, check out the CGX Espanol channel. We are trying to be more consistent with this. Again, shout outs to Tito and shout outs to Mr. Urban World. He helps out with the gameplay videos as well. And then our French channel, Rudolph is Rudolph, right? Oh my goodness. Sorry, dude. But he's killing it right now here as well. So again, if you speak French and you're looking for a good cloud gaming outlet, check out CGX Friends. So again, just want to plug some of these things in. Show you guys that there's a lot of stuff going on in the background under the CGX umbrella. It's just not the Extreme channel. We have some other cool stuff going on too. So again, give that a look if you haven't yet. Um, and again, our website, check that out, Cloud Gaming Extreme. Stay updated with everything that's going on, with us and just the cloud gaming news as well. Do you think Stadia is missing? Is Stadia missing a good bit? They have PUBG, which is free to play right now, but it would be good if they got games like Warzone, which I don't think is coming. Because of the Microsoft acquisition. PC VR and arcades for me. As far as the cloud is, yeah, I'm no longer with. Yeah, yeah. Most people have moved on, but again, I don't have that luxury, so I'm still gonna try to uh, find these games and try to make it work in the cloud. I looked into this S7. Really, because I was able to get 120 FPS with my Galaxy Fold 2 playing Destiny on it. So I think it should be the same. Haven't tested on tablet, but wait, does the S7 have 120 refresh rate? I think it does. I might be wrong. But that's, another question. What is my favorite cloud provider? Like I stated earlier, it's where it's the cloud that has the games I'm looking for and performs the best. And it depends. It varies. It used to be Google Stadia a lot when I used to play NBA 2K, but it didn't get the latest ones. I haven't been on Stadia as much, but I'm on GFN a lot because again they have the games that I want. But yeah, say what is going on? This sounds say French. He's speaking it all, man. The man of multiple languages. But yeah, any other questions for me? I haven't eaten lunch yet, so I might, make this an early departure. But let me know if you guys have any other questions. Still recovering, so you guys, I'm not as talkative. Um, Trust me, I can be rambling about a bunch of nonsense when it comes to cloud gaming, but I'm still recovering. Boosteroid has or had Tony Hawk, and that yeah, they did. So that's the other thing with Booster. By the way, shout outs to Booster. They should be releasing here any minute. Right? This is February, so again, we should be seeing them in a minute. Again, I did a video showcasing experience in the US is a lot better than previously, so it's imminent now. I think it's just a matter of time before we see that release. But yeah, Boosteroid games come and some they leave, right? So that is also something to take into consideration. Boosteroid seems to be like GFN, yes, because it's yeah, exactly. And it is just like that racer. If you guys didn't know, when GFN was beta, they had all these games that we're dying for to be released. GTA was playable. Call of Duty Warzone was playable back then. I actually have a video of it running in GFN. But after they got out of beta, those games were not playable. So Boosteroid in a way has those games that left GFN and still playable in the service. Steam Deck, I believe, is $399 for the base model. The one I got, I believe, is like $529, and then there's like a premium model for like $599. But it's price wise, yep. So yeah, you guys are right on. Yep, yep. But I'm so excited for the Steam Deck. But I'm excited as to like what's gonna come after the Steam Deck. Again, I think we're gonna see. So I'm personally more excited. So don't get me wrong, Steam Deck is great and it's gonna do well again for the pricing. But Steam Deck to me is not premium. So I still this right here, I'm still gonna carry because again, if I have Wi-Fi connection, I'm probably gonna use this over the Steam Deck. Personally speaking, this has a 1440p display and it has an 8.4-inch. Guys, like, let me see if I can boost playing a game on here on GFN. Again, this is Windows based. It's not Linux. So that's also something to take into consideration with Steam Deck. You would have to load, Windows on there. This comes with Windows 11, pre-installed in it, right? So to me, this is a more premium device. And then when it comes to cloud, you don't have to worry about like the CPUs, the GPUs. Is cloud. So again, the advantage that Steam Deck might have over this is if you're trying to play games locally on this compared to Steam Deck, it might run it better than the Steam Deck and give you better resolution. But if you're talking about cloud, this is like the premium device because it has a big look at this ginormous screen. It's like it's it's a beast. It has a 2K screen. So I'm more excited about the sequel to this than Steam Deck actually. Yes, it's pricey. It's $1,000. I know people like only ish, but it's a premium device. So imagine the sequel to this having the speculation is going to try and hit 4K, right? It's going to have 120 refresh rate, and it's going to have a more beefier AMD or Intel. This is an Intel version that they do have an AMD version, right? So, and it's going to be at the same price point of like 1,000, possibly lower. This is what I want over Steam Deck. I want the seek. I'm still gonna again, if this Wi-Fi, I'm probably gonna be using this over the Steam Deck because this screen is just beautiful. Um, and I feel like this is a more premium device. So with the price point, it better be premium. But I'm waiting for the sequel of the OneXPlayer over the Steam Deck. Like if they announce the sequel of this OneXPlayer with these specs that I just talked about, Steam Deck, bye bye. Like, I'm just gonna be real with you. It's Steam Deck, and then they're gonna make it even lighter. Um, bro, like, take my money. Gaming on here is just so dope. See if I can pull something up. I was just playing Cyberpunk on GFN, and again with the 1440p display, max out graphical settings. Cloud gaming on here is just such a boss, man. I can't stress it enough, man. Can't stress it enough. This is where it's at. This is the OneXPlayer. What up, Sherman Gaming? Good to see you. Yes, the OneXPlayer, man. And the buttons are so dope. So dope button layout. And then it comes with like a case and a keyboard too. Again, if you're trying to use shadow on here, right, you can just like clip. It becomes like a surface. Just type it. Man, I can't tell you guys, man. I love it. I love it. But just show you guys like the beauty of this ginormous screen, man. This ginormous screen is such a beauty. So I'm actually thinking about I, I did an initial review video for this device, but I'm thinking again with the launch of Steam Deck coming, I'm definitely going to compare it to the Steam Deck when I get it. But I'm thinking about doing like an updated showcase video with cloud gaming running on this device because it has advantages that, for instance, I do have the Odin as well, but this has some advantage that the Odin does not have. Again, if this is Windows based, so yeah, that's what I'm talking about now. Geek the Sneak, and this. Let me know after this airs if you guys want to see me do a comparison. Marshif thought I should, but I didn't know if there would be enough demand for it. But it's two different operating systems, this being Windows, one Odin being Android. But if this is demand, I will do a comparison. But the difference is that this has Windows. So if you play again, look at this screen, bro. Like, look at how massive this screen is, man. And again, 1440p is just it's a thing of beauty playing on here. But this has again, I'll show you my settings here so you see what I'm rocking with. This is Windows based, so if I'm using Xbox Cloud Gaming here, I can use Canary, and I can use the perform quality improvements. So the beauty about this being a Windows device compared to an Odin is you do get those benefits. And again, like we were talking about with GFN, right? Trying to play it on browser, playing on an Android device. You hear that fan going, right? It gets loud. But trying to play an Android device, the issue that you run into is you limit it to 160 FPS and 1080p. But with this, you have the native GeForce Now app to where you can. The screen is only 60. Again, the update one should be 120, but you can set it to 1440p instead of just being limited to 1080 on Android devices or browsers. But man, I can't this and the button placement too. Maybe I'll do that comparison. Speaking of which, but as you can see, this display is just incredible, guys. Incredible. I can't stress that enough. It's just and the battery life. I get about like 8 hours of battery life because all I do is play with cloud, right? So it's such a beautiful thing. But look at this. I can't stress this enough. I don't know if you guys can see it, but my goodness, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I know I keep saying that word, but man, all right, enough with that. But the other cool thing about this, again, Canary, you see right here, if I'm playing Xbox Cloud Gaming, I have the quality improvement here stuff that I can do with this. And then look what it has here, PlayStation Now. So I can play PlayStation Now on this, right? Again, the difference between this and the Odin is the fact that it's Windows based and here's PlayStation Now. Anyway, if the Steam Deck was to release and if they announce a sequel to this with the specs that I just revealed earlier, I would hands down get the sequel to this over the Steam Deck any day. But again, that's me. But I think I will do a comparison with this to the old. And if this is demand, so after this airs, you guys want to see that, let me know. Uh, blows Odin, it does, hands down. You would like to see a comparison? All right, cool. We'll make that happen then. Talk about the community game competition idea. What do you mean by this? Are you talking about we're thinking about like doing a GFN community gaming thing? Is that what you're referring to? This is the OneXPlayer. OneXPlayer. That's what I'm trying to find. It's the OneXPlayer. The specs are Intel i7 processor. This model has 512 MB in here. It has 16 gig. Check out the specs, guys. 16 gig storage. And yeah, like 8.4-inch display, 1440p display, control vibration. And if you watch the review, it has an attachment keyboard. Uh, it has like custom setup to where you hold the button. It gives you like a mouse cursor. It's the speaker is incredible. This is a premium device. You pay for, you get what you pay for. And this is what I'm excited for the second one more than excited for the Steam Deck because I still use this. And like I said, when the Steam Deck releases, I'm still probably going to use this if I'm close to Wi-Fi. The Steam Deck will be like my portable, like if I'm traveling, right? It'll be like my on-the-go device. But when I'm at home, I'm pulling out my OneXPlayer hands down. It's just a more premium device. I did a review on it, guys. Check out the review. But I think I'm going to do a comparison video to the old, and seems like that's something you guys are excited to see. You said 14. Yes, Racer, I'm glad you said that. It can output 120 FPS. So if you have a monitor, and I might showcase that off in the video because I do have a 120 FPS monitor. But yes, you can output 120 FPS for sure. So again, it has a USB-C, so if you dock, you can dock this and plug in. You can actually also plug in an amplifier here as well. But yeah, if you dock this or plug in your monitor here, it outputs 120 FPS, and then this becomes like the Steam Deck, your PC. So if you have an external monitor, again, the specs here, i7 processor. Again, it's not like desktop i7, but i7, 16 gig of RAM, right? The 512 MB. So this is like a beast of a computer on its own. So if you dock a monitor in here, you literally can have a PC experience. But yeah, don't worry, guys. I am gonna get the Steam Deck early next week, and I'm gonna be comparing these two. And yeah, I think you guys will be surprised. When again, this is just cloud game focused. When it comes to like local gaming, Steam Deck will probably eat this. But when it comes to cloud gaming, I think you guys will be surprised by what this can do over the Steam Deck. And this came out early last year with a new one coming soon. So, but yeah, do all PC games work? Not, I don't believe it's all PC games, but most from what I'm hearing, most Steam games do work. But again, you can, bring Windows there and download like Epic Games and stuff. I'm just more interested in cloud. Sorry, guys. I cloud game a lot, so I'm more interested in. Phil Spencer said Xbox cloud gaming work. I don't know if he was able to sideload, Windows onto his device or use the browser against Linux. So I think we should be able to install Chrome, and I don't know, but a lot of testing, and I will be doing a lot of those. Most do the few, yeah, okay. I might. You should, man. You should. I'm telling you, I love it. No, actually, don't buy it. Wait for there should be a new one coming. Wait for that. It's gonna be the same price, and should be better than that. Again, they're claiming bigger display. They're gonna try and hit 4K with it. It's gonna have 120 FPS display. It should be lighter, bigger screen. So I would say wait, for sure. Um, it is expensive. Again, it's a premium device. It's not you get what you pay for in a way. To me, I only cloud game, so when I'm gaming, I want like my Chromebook is a 4K Chromebook just for cloud gaming, right? So when I buy devices, I try to get like the best devices because again, I'm not buying a console. This is like I want the screen when it comes to cloud gaming is one of the most important things because in a way that's what you have to worry about. So to me, when I'm comparing that to the Steam Deck, this has a better screen, bigger screen, and the Wi-Fi is really good. And again, cloud gaming, that's really all you need. Um, so it's a premium device for sure. I'm not gonna lie about the price being expensive, but you get what you pay for. Uh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I can't remember, but I think you're referring to the GFN tournament stuff that we're talking about. Remind me. I got to get off this soon, but remind me in Discord and I'll bring it up. I know that things, but yeah, drop the link in the chat. The link to just Google OneXPlayer. You guys would see it. Suggest games like Apex. Casual. All right, I can't wait. Yeah, Steam Deck next week. I should have mine. I'm still waiting for AR glasses. I actually was looking into that. That's another. We have a VR channel. I might get one to start making content for that. But any new routers? CES Mountain. Oh, that's a good lead. I haven't really looked into routers, but that's a good recommendation and maybe something we can look into and possibly make a video on. But guys, I do have to get back to work. Appreciate you guys, and yeah, stay tuned. We have a lot of cool stuff coming. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Till next time, peace out.